Regulators! Mount up.
Boys, wintertime, ain't it? Wintertime, wintertime. Wintertime is having a large number of modern women shaking in their boots, invisible bullets. Shout out to my man Mortal Life. This is part 2. Haha. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet. Let's get this work. Let's go.
People would stop acting like being single is the worst possible thing a woman can be. Like, there are hundreds of thousands of women who are single by choice because over the years, older women have passed down knowledge from what they have learned from being forced into these marriages at young ages and not being able to leave due to
The shit ain't working for them. The shit ain't working for modern feminist women. So now they're coming up with the excuses. Men ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Men are exercising other options. Men have picked up their shoulder pads and their helmet and they walk the fuck on. That's what it is. Ain't no way in hell you gonna sit up there and say you single by choice. You don't hear men saying they're single by choice. Either A, you was in a relationship with a man and he fucked up, or you was in a relationship with a man and you fucked up. Somehow, some way, someone fucked up. I'm single by choice. I'm practicing self-love, self-care. Shut the fuck up with all that bullshit.
mostly financial concerns. And now that we have the opportunity to make our own money and buy our own homes and sustain our lives completely on our own without the help of a man, we're realizing that is so much more peaceful than being in a relationship with a man who does not appreciate us. And
But also, too, y'all are more in debt than anything. But a man can say the same thing. Again, the statements that you are making is a two-edged sword statement. A man can say the exact same things about you. And that's what I'm highlighting. Everything that you're saying to shame man can be said about you. But y'all are not getting that part. Y'all think y'all Billy Badass making these damn TikTok videos shaming men. But hold up. Men can come back around and say the same thing about you. Now what?
Whatever age in life is not the same thing as getting a degree, okay? There are two different things. I want you to understand me and hear me.
Shout out to my girl, Just a Girl. Listen to what she says. Go ahead, Queen.
Good. You can go to school whatever age you want to and get a degree. The degree that you want. Work hard for it, right? The options are unlimited. But when it comes to getting the man that you want, those options are much smaller. So I want you to realize that you don't have all the time in the world. You don't have all the time in the world to take your time. The unfortunate side is that we don't live in reality and we think we can do whatever we want whenever we want to. We don't have the same options. And I want women to understand that what you do in your 20s and your 30s will play a factor in your 40s and your 50s and on up. Right? Make good decisions in your 20s. Make good decisions in your 30s. So when you hit 40, you have what you want. You have the man that you want. You have the family that you want.
Yes.
Not still trying to figure it out because you think you can get whatever you want, the type of man you want whenever you want to. And it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. The options are much more smaller and we don't want to realize that. It is. Age plays a factor. You know, there's so many things that play a factor when you get to a certain age that you cannot just think you can walk in the door and say, choose me. Other people are competing. When it comes to dating and relationships and marriage, a 40-plus-year-old woman does not have the same options as a 25-year-old woman. She just doesn't.
Come on.
And we got to face the reality. So don't look at a degree you can get with that whenever you want to as the same as it is when it comes to a man. Be mindful that if you're in your 40s and you...
Yes, and we hear a large number. We just got done listening to a woman talking about her getting the bag, her degrees, getting a home. Okay, and a man has the same thing. So what's your point?
You want a certain type of man. You can be married, but it may not be the man that you want, right? Because the options are different. They're different, right? They just are. So we don't want to play around and think we got all this time in order to do whatever we want. And then it gets later in life and then you sitting around talking about, I'm single by choice. You're single because you don't have any options. But don't be that girl, okay?
But there's a large number, There's a large number of women that are that girl. I'm single by choice. Self-love, self-care. No, you don't have no options. And then here's the thing. The options that you did have, the opportunity that you did have to meet a good, decent man, you didn't want him. You friend-zoned him. You rejected him. And you end up going back to what was familiar with you, the Pookie and the Ray Ray and the Larry and them. And you getting tired of dealing. Eddie Murphy said it best in Raw. You get tired of eating those same damn saltine crackers. That's what you've been eating, those same saltine crackers. You wouldn't even know what it tastes like to eat a Ritz. You haven't even given yourself the opportunity to taste the Ritz because you've been eating saltines all your life. So you taste a Ritz, it's nasty to you. You don't like it. So what do? You throw it away. And you find yourself running back to those same old damn crackers.
But a lot of you will be because so many of you, I see so many of you guys see it. So many saying, yeah, I'm single by choice. No, you're not. No, you're not. Now, just a girl, yeah, she has a YouTube channel. She makes content, trying to let these black ladies know, trying to let all women know. But I gotta give it up to one of the OGs real quick. Check it out.
I'm telling you, as a 54, almost 54-year-old black woman, you single black women are doing too damn much.
Go ahead, Queen. Spit the fire bun.
You are believing the okie doke, these Lifetime movies. You're believing how some of these white women move. We can't always move like them. Unless you are at the higher echelon of percentage of women who, let's be honest, look a certain way, can pull and demand that kind of treatment. Only a certain kind of woman can demand being flued out to Dubai. Now, I know a lot of people are not going to tell you the truth, sis. I don't want you to keep being damn delusional. That is why year after year, you're still single.
But a large number of women are hard-headed and stubborn, especially black women, thinking the grass is greener on the other side, thinking they shit don't stink. We see it. Want to stick to their guns because of their pride and their ego.
That you're bad looking or that you're not a good person, it's because you're unrealistic and you putting down good men. You don't want to date a man because he's a bus driver. What the hell is wrong with a bus driver? They got steady benefits. You ain't got to worry about them being laid off. Hell, these people working in the State Department and working for the government getting laid off. Ain't no bus drivers getting laid off because everybody needs transportation.
They will excuse a nigga for having good taste.
Let's flip it. Let's flip it. I would date a woman that is a waitress in a restaurant. And we know what types of women, you know, how much money they make as a waitress in a restaurant. She's simple. It's a job. She appreciates. Realistic. Hardworking. Hell yeah, I would date a woman that's a waitress. I didn't say cocktail server in a club. No, a waitress in a restaurant or coffee shop. And there's a lot of beautiful, attractive women that are waitresses at a lot of these restaurants and coffee shops. Fuck around and find out if you want to.
Gotta have all these damn degrees. And if you are any type of woman, if you're a good woman, you can help that man if he's, let's say he drives a trash truck. Say, you know what, boo? In 5 years, I'm going to help you own a fleet of them. Be a help me.
Woo! Woo-hoo! Woo! Shit! Modern women don't know how to do that, especially modern black women don't know how to do that. Women of other races, they've already been peeping game. This is the game that they peeping. This is who they listening to. They listening to the OGs. See, this is why a large number of men will go to these other countries, go to the islands, go to the Caribbeans, and get them a wife. Not a woman to trick, a wife. Everything else is going to come. Fuck getting to the bag. Let's chase purpose. Because when you chase purpose, the bag and all that other stuff is going to come. Chase purpose. Chase peace.
This lady's trying to help. Just the girl's trying to help. There's so many ladies out there to help you. Black women, even white women are trying to help. But you know what song I thought about? When she said, when she mentioned Dubai, I thought about this song.
All we need is one night in Dubai.
Clear on what I want. There's a lot of boxes that need to be ticked. I know this man is out there. And it's just a matter of finding him. 7-figure salary.
Right.
Already said morning routine.
Yes.
That includes some sort of exercise with group accountability, as well as some sort of very high nutrition, I'm going to say smoothie. At least 5'10". I feel like that's generous. I need him to be obviously in very good shape. I need him to have a full head of hair. That's very important to me.
She doesn't look real.
Okay.
Be a Christian, but
It's funny how women have all these standards, all these criterias. I mean, that's on you, and that's your choice. But you can't be mad when a man has his criteria and you don't fit that.
take it too seriously. Like, I don't want to have to go to church every Sunday.
What?
But I also I don't want to get into fights over religion either.
Sure, of course.
I want him to have an impeccable wardrobe.
Y'all are going to get into a fight over the shit that's coming out your damn mouth. For real, for real. The man you talking about you want don't want you. Because look at you. What do you have to offer? Me, 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 me. I. This is what I want. That's what you leaned in with. Never once thought about leaning in. These are the things that I would love to do for the man that I am with.
I want his suits to be tailored.
Oh,
I want him to look good in greens and blues.
You ain't gonna do shit, nigga.
Because those are complementary to what I look good in. Absolutely no jewelry.
Okay.
Absolutely no tattoos.
I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm going to wear what I want to wear. How about that? If you want to look like a fucking clown or a damn flag wearing your greens and your blacks and things, that's you. I'm going to wear my jewelry. I'm going to wear what the fuck I want to wear. She's giving you a description of this man in her mind that she created, that she wants to meet. Tell me where you're going to find him at.
Okay.
Unless the only tattoo that would be accepted.
I gotta pause this. I know the lady wants to hit it with the pad. Like, shut up. You don't qualify. Shut your mouth.
Would be a very small tattoo if he were in a secret society.
She sounds annoying. She sounds like one of them women that's a fucking pest. Just like, I will pay you to shut up. Never satisfied, never happy with nothing. Always complaining about something. A house can be clean. She'll knock something off the shelf and then complain about it. Like, bitch, you knocked it off the shelf. Pick it up.
At an Ivy League university and was forced to get a tattoo that I would make a pass for.
She was forced.
I want him to be from a good family. I'll know that what that means when I see it, or what.
You cannot make this shit up.
More well said. I'll know what wouldn't satisfy that criteria when I see it.
Okay.
Urban married, no kids. I want to be his first wife. Our children are going to be his only children.
Good luck with that.
No allergies.
Say something else, nigga. I'm gonna tie your old monkey ass up.
Has to like animals. I would prefer that he's a cat person, but if he's a dog person, that's okay. I think that's it. How soon can you find the man that satisfies this checklist? Are we talking a week?
This is an example of a woman that men don't even get mad about because they very much know.
I like this chick. Anybody in the comments, let me know who she is. I fucking like her. She gives the most realistic advice, comments ever. Listen to what she says. She gonna cook. Go ahead and cook, queen.
Know the reality of the situation, and she's not going to find a man that checks all these boxes or even half of these boxes. So it's not even triggering to men, but it's one of those things that you can't help but watch. It's like watching somebody eat something that sat out for 10 hours and they know it, they're fully aware, but they refuse to believe you when you tell them that is going to make you sick. You can't help but watch it happen and then watch them run to the bathroom and hospital a few hours later. But of course I have to put in my 2 cents because ladies, even if you were to find a man that has 2 of these things by a certain age, you'll have to make sure that you check all of his boxes. Mm-hmm. And even then, even if you do check all of his boxes, it is very unlikely that you're actually going to have a solid, long-lasting relationship as a couple because you're paying attention to the wrong things. These are the things that don't matter because what matters most is who you are as a person, who he is as a person, and if you're compatible, if you find each other attractive so that you have chemistry and that everything else aligns so that you can build connection. But most of us already know all of this. It's still fun to watch somebody like this because we all know that in 5 to 10 years, this same lady is going to come back. She's going to have all the cats walking around behind her and she's going to start complaining about how there's no good men out there. Lady, it wasn't because of the men. It was because of you.
I never wanted to be on a man's side, but y'all know how men be like, oh, y'all women have no accountability, y'all be delusional. A lot of them be right about y'all because look what this video I just came across my TikTok.
You ever looked at somebody and you just be like, damn, I would have never thought you would be somebody's BM. Like the way they carry themselves, just
looking at your video, I'm thinking to myself, damn, I will not bring this damn mammy to my family's house for the holidays. She sounds annoying, deceitful, loudmouth, ghetto. I will not bring this woman around my family, nor my colleagues, because you know I am of a high prestige. So my colleagues and my friends will look at me and like, this is a woman of low value. This is a hood mammy. This is a moon crooked. She's for the streets. She's like a doorknob. Every fellow brethren have had a turn. And you want to bring her around us over here? How dare you? Now, it ain't fun when the truth is right there in your face, right? All right.
never gave like I would let that man nut in me with no ring. Like, no shade.
I will not look for you. I will not pursue you.
But
even though she said no shade, we all know that her video was meant to be shady, right?
Exactly, because she looked like she allowed dudes to nut in her mouth. Let's go.
But girls like this think that they are better than BMs or single moms because of the fact that they did not let the dude get them pregnant, but they still did the deed with the dude. If you're so high value, you wouldn't even pay.
I will not look for you. I will not.
Out there. Lady, it wasn't because of the
man's side, but y'all know how men be like, oh, y'all women have no accountability. Y'all be delusional. A lot of them be right about y'all because look what this video I just came across my TikTok.
You ever looked at somebody and you just be like, damn, I would have never thought you would be somebody's BM. Like the way they carry themselves just never gave like, I would let that man nut in me with no
Look like he nutted in your mouth. Let's go.
ring. Like, no shade.
I will not look for you. I will not pursue you.
But
even though she said no shade, we all know that her video was meant to be shady, right? But girls like this think that they are better than BMs or single moms because of the fact that they did not let the dude get them pregnant, but they still did the deed with the dude. If you're so high value, you wouldn't even be laying down with him unless he gave you a ring, sweetheart. Girls like her think that they are better than everyone else because they go to the clinic to get rid of the baby as opposed to the girl who kept the baby. Prime example, this comment right here. That would have been me, but I went to the clinic. It's another bird brain in the comments bragging about letting a man pour the milk in and she went to the clinic. Probably paid for herself. I'm so happy that wives will come up here and tell these girls that a ring does not save you. But there's always going to be a bird brain that says, well, it doesn't matter. At least you were a wife. Bro, you're still single now. What's the difference? It does not matter how long you have known that man. It does not matter if you are married.